Gab, before we actually say something positive about Italian sides, Frank, penalty or not for you?
No, nothing. The ball is touched by the player. He's kicked it away. I cannot deny that there is a contact and the guy is bleeding. That's a sport contact. And on top of it, if you consider that the foot is a little high, I think the head is a little low. So it doesn't for me say that the guy doesn't play the ball, that he has a bad conduct. He plays the ball, kicks it away, and the guy put his head. No penalty for me.
Craig, do you have an opinion on this?
Yeah. Look, it's dangerous play. That's
right.
why when I see some of these overhead kicks, when players or defenders are in the vicinity, I can't get my head around it. Defenders are scared to put their head in. And whilst it wasn't the highest boot, it was high. And the fact that he's got the blood coming off the forehead is a giveaway. I mean, I hear what Frank's saying in playing the ball, but playing the ball alone is not justification for the dangerous play, unfortunately. And I think it was, 100% a penalty.
Gab?
So I'm sorry.
Go on, Frank.
I'm sorry. So Craig, I'm sorry, Craig. You give a penalty because you see blood on his face. So you don't consider the act of him putting his head down.
Well, he's
lower.
Well, there's a high boot, and the studs rake him on the forehead. That's going to always be a dangerous play. Anyway. Gab?
I mean, maybe that's not a penalty in prison. But so, first of all, and we have a World Cup winning defender here. When do you ever clear the ball like that? You clear the ball like that if the ball goes past you, you're out of position, and he dangles out a leg. He's maybe trying to scare Scamacca, thinking if I put my leg there. But it's so uncoordinated. I mean, leaving aside the dangerous play, which it is obvious dangerous play. I mean, come on, you have a duty of care towards a fellow professional.
Now, who cares about the way you kick the ball away? You are a defender, the ball passed you, you try something, you hit the ball. It's not like he only hit the head. He hit the ball, kicked the ball away. And it's like, imagine that your guy is on the floor and you kick the ball away, but because you touch the head, the guy is on the floor and it starts bleeding. Oh no, that's a red card. That's a penalty because the guy is bleeding. I'm sorry.
Well, it wouldn't.
I hear what you're saying, guys.
If the guy was on the floor, it'd be an unnatural position and it wouldn't be a high boot or dangerous play. So, Frank.
So you're saying that the guy putting his head down is his own position. Well, that's a header. Why he doesn't use his chest? Why he's using his head? You know, I can consider, and I agree. I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying, and I'm not like very surprised that the ref gave a red card and a penalty, whatever he gave. But I'm just saying that if you go there, you can go everywhere and find something who matches or who suits the guy the forward player. But I was a defender, and the defender kicks the ball away, and doesn't matter what's going on after that. And it's like the Juventus player getting red carding in the middle of the park. There is nothing. The guy kicks the ball away with his header, doesn't know where the opponent's leg is, and fell on his leg, and red card. I'm sorry, I cannot agree with that. I mean, that's part of defending.
Okay, all right. Gab, let's talk about the actual achievement for Atalanta, making it through, of course. As I mentioned, one positive note for what has been a miserable time for Italian teams.
I mean, they played what, 6 games, and they won 2 and lost 4. Atalanta, look, I think a lot of this is on Borussia Dortmund too, because that's going to be the narrative in Germany, right? The second place team in the Bundesliga heading into Der Klassiker. Yeah, we've got a title race, and then they go and they really collapse like this, and I really think it was a collapse. I mean, you can blame everything on Ben Sebaini if you like, but I thought they were unprepared. Atalanta went for it. They went for it without two strikers. One of them, Charles de Ketelaere, very important, with arguably their best midfielder, Ederson, unfit and on the bench. And they were rewarded. The tremendous home support. They scored early. They were on the front foot, and they kept the momentum going throughout the game. And they reacted after Adeyemi's goal. And, you know, since we're keen on drawing conclusions about leagues, just want to remind you, Juventus are 5th in Serie A, Atalanta 7th in Serie A. You know, they did lose to two teams that are in the top 2, right?
Well, aren't Spurs in a relegation fight? They beat Borussia Dortmund as well. So let's not start waving our Italian flags all over the place, Cam.
Exactly.
I think there's ifs and buts.
Bodo Glimt are top of the league in Norway. Bodo Glimt it's all the same.
Oh, yes.
It is really a horrible debate that nobody ever wants to get involved in, isn't it?
What, Italian football?
No. I mean, it's so stupid when people say, well, the Premier League's as well, Bundesliga, well, La Liga. It's just so tedious.
This is what Kovac had to say, by the way, about the penalty. If you concede 4 goals in the Champions League, we don't need to talk about the penalty. Next up, then, for Atalanta, who will they face?
I agree, Nico, by the way.
There we go. Arsenal or Bayern Munich.